Well, from Kay County to Tillman County to right here in Oklahoma City, 4 new places here in our state have been named to the National Register of Historic Places. This is chosen by the Oklahoma Historical Society and the State Historic Preservation Office. And I have joining us right now architectural historian Linda Ozan. I said that right, like Tarzan.
Correct.
That's how she told me to say it, and I got it. How are you doing?
I'm good. Thank you for having me today.
Well, thank you for coming and talking to us about this. You're an expert on this. It's cool stuff coming, or not coming. It's already been here for a long time.
Right.
There's 4 places getting added to the list. Can you tell us about those 4 places?
Well, the first is the Manitou Jail. It was built in 1922, and it served as a jail just until 1935, until they developed more transportation into the county seat. And it was a very tiny jail. It was only 1 cell, and it's kind of an unusual property. Then we also listed the Hadashida House up in Ponca City, which was, it's listed because of Hadashida, who was the landscape architect for E.W. Marlin.
Okay.
And so it recognizes a lot of the landscape components of Ponca City. And then locally, we have 2 properties that were listed. The Medical Arts Building, which was constructed in about 1927.
Wow.
And then the Civic Center, which was listed or constructed in 1936.
Yeah, and once these buildings, all great places, get on this list, what does that mean exactly? I mean, does that mean more funding? Does that mean it's protected by some law? It's going to be around longer? Can you explain that?
Well, there's a lot of misconceptions about what the National Register is. But what it really is an honorific designation for these properties. It does not provide funding. It does not protect them from demolition. But what it does is really recognize the importance in the state of Oklahoma and on a national scale for these properties.
Getting put on this list, having this label, will that attract more people to Oklahoma City? Is it more for the locals here? What does that do? Does it help boost popularity for the place?
It can. If it's a publicly owned property where we want to encourage viewers to come and look at them and experience the buildings, then yes, it's something that we try to encourage. If it's a private property, private home, we're not going to encourage that as much because we don't want people trespassing.
Right.
But yes, for those public properties, it can boost tourism.
Now, are all 4 of these public? Are these available for people to see?
Yes, they are.
Okay, so this is 4 places have been added. How many places are on this list? I would assume a lot here in Oklahoma and the state.
In the state, there's over 1,300. In Oklahoma City proper, there's 122, which includes 21 historic districts, which is over hundreds in each of those districts. So Oklahoma City itself has quite a few listings.
And are a lot of those private? You were saying you have private ones?
Yes, a lot of those are private because they're historic districts. We're looking at homes such as Heritage Hills, Mesta Park, Crown Heights, those neighborhoods.
What do you do to get on the list? Is there a process you go to?
There is a process. We ask people to fill out a form, and I look at them and determine if they're eligible for listing.
And you do that?
I do that.
You've got the power.
And then if they are, I help them through the process of getting it listed.
Wonderful. Now, it's important to keep these places preserved so that people for a long time will be able to enjoy them, the public places and the private places, from a distance.
Absolutely. From early history, we have, the Cherokee Trail of Tears and, dugouts to modern things like the Gold Dome or the Bombing Memorial.
Right.
So all of these things are important to Oklahoma's history. And so we want to encourage their preservation and for the enjoyment of the general public.
All right. Well, thank you so much for coming to talk to us. It's great to have 4 on there. Maybe who knows how many more next year, the year to come.
Right.
All right. We'll have you back
so
to tell us about those when it happens.
All right. Thank you.
All right.